Akram Afif. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Akanji. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Granit Xhaka. And it's Rodriguez. Hangs one in. Firmly met. Akanji makes the interception. Freuler. Rodriguez. Rodriguez receives it in a wide position. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Widmer. Doi. Freuler providing an outlet on that flank. Clears it away. And that was nowhere near his best. Akram Afif. Xhaka wins the duel this time. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka's cross. He can get that clear. That has been cut short. Could be danger here. Shot at goal! That's really well manoeuvred. Akram Afif. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Played back in. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Zakaria attempts a clearance. Freuler. Widmer. Zakaria. Freuler. Amdouni. Now this could chance for a shot! Goal! Switzerland! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
After 7 minutes is number 19.
Switzerland gain their reward with an early goal. Mendes. Akram Afif. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now who's going to be first to this? Turns and goes back. Shot, surely! And that has been cleared. Okafor. Amdouni. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Zakaria. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. And he shoots! It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. An act of charity gratefully received.
After 9 minutes is number 23.
Switzerland are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
A searching ball out wide. So who's he picking out? Oh, that's neat. Aimed in towards the centre. Akanji gets good distance on it. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Tries to get it clear. Shoots! Serves up a cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Doy. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. It's a goal kick. Mendes shifted upfield. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He has found a way through. Freuler.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for...
Rodriguez, and he goes cross-field. Freuler. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. Proves too strong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Doy proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mendes. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Zakaria. And it's Xhaka. Rodriguez looking to hit the byline here. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Akram Afif. Lovely feet. Nielsen has been caught there, it's a foul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. We expected better, and so did he. Mendes. And it's played forward. Out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Freuler. Xhaka aim forwards. Zakaria. Tries a deft little ball. Cleared away. Ricardo Rodriguez. Okafor. That's tidy. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
And now the breakaway. Elvedi cuts out the pass. Akanji. Ricardo Rodriguez. And it's Rodriguez. Lobbed in behind. He can run onto that. Not much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Played out to the right. Thinks one through. Tries to get it clear. Nielsen played out towards the right wing. Granit Xhaka. Can he get onto this? It's a mighty effort! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Akram Afif. Nielsen. Ali. That's a nicely weighted pass. Deftly away. Is there any support? He might not need it. Looking for a decent ball in. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. A booking, always looks it. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Qatar have reclaimed it. Akram Afif. That'll be a throw-in. He's got away.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement. Otherwise, it's pretty much a waste.
Okafor. Strong running down that left flank. Rodriguez. Nicely shaped cross. That's really well manoeuvred. Ali. And he's picked out the run. Elvedi clears it away. Freuler. Rodriguez shifted upfield. That's a good run down the left. That's good play. Nielsen did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Alvedi. Ricardo Rodriguez. Good play on the left-hand side here. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Rodriguez. Swings it across. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Can he spark a counter here? Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Granit Xhaka. Elvedi, aim forwards. Akram Afif. Oh, good spread. Ridma. Freuler. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Doy clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Rodriguez with the short one. Rodriguez. They get a throw in. Shapes to shoot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Zakaria. No, again, there's no way through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mendes. Moved on forwards. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Okafor. Granit Xhaka. There's no flag. And that's aimed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. And he thumps it clear. And here's the chance to counter. And it's played forward. Amdouni. Rodriguez forwards and with intent. And it's Rodriguez. Dali. Granit Xhaka. Okafor. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Mendes attempts a clearance. Switzerland have got it back and they'll have another go. Played towards the other side. Zakaria. Xhaka.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Freuler. Zakaria. Vidmar. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Zakaria laid out to the left flank. Time to deliver. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Dali, played into space, and across. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Freuler. Freuler shifted upfield. Mendes. Mendes chooses to go cross-field. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. A chance to play it in. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would...
Climbs up big! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Xhaka head over towards the opposite flank. Amdouni. Doy in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? No, not this time.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Mendes. Looks to the other side. Now to play for a throw. Mendes. Oh, that is rather wayward. Freuler. Doy. Zakaria. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nielsen. Xhaka done delicately. Drives it in. Clears it away. They've played it short. Mendes does well to... Elvedi has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice physical challenge. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Rodriguez gets over and intercepts. He is onto it in a flash. Amdouni. Freuler. Zakaria.
Switzerland have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Mendes, gently done. Okafor. Xhaka, aim forwards. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Galley. Nielsen, spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, smashing header. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Freuler. Widmer. And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Qatar really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special.
Substitution on the field.
There's
Number
the start of the
20.
second half.
Carlos replacing.
I think they have to be positive despite the score. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Ali really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ricardo Rodriguez.
Okafor.
It is quite a run he's making here. It's run loose here. Up towards the front line. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez.
Okafor.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tries to get it clear.
Switzerland clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Doi. Freuler. Doi. Caresses it through. And there's the shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Gali does really well to win the ball there. Out to the left it goes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's come back to the keeper. And it's played forward. Gali. Rodriguez did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Okafor.
Granit Xhaka. Ricardo Rodriguez. Calmly anticipates. Mendes. Mendes. Forwards and with intent. Akram Afif. Amdouni. Oh, red. Nice interception. Granit Xhaka. Xhaka, that's a delicate pass. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And now he has two. Switzerland find a position of real strength now. Doy with the slide tackle there. Cleared away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. And that's a danger. Can he finish? And that's off target. Freuler. Alvedi shifted upfield. Akanji. Okafor. And it's Rodriguez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mendes. Nielsen. Akram Afif played with finesse. That's a throw. Vidmar. Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Alvedi. That's a throw. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Alvedi. Vidmar.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Succumbs to the pressure. Clearly not happy with that. Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Nice physical challenge. Akram Afif knocks it out wide. Akanji is there and he can get that clear. Granit Xhaka. Well, they can break here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Okafor. Could move up a gear here. Ali. Akram Afif. Zakaria. Granit Xhaka. Akanji. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Xhaka. Mendes. Aim forwards. Plenty waiting in the middle. Choosing Edmilson! That's going to go a long way.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved. Switzerland look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Switzerland, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Mendes. And back to the keeper they go. Alvedi. Doi. Let's walk the other side. Brenner. Already gently done. That's a clever looking ball. Mendes. Forwards with intent. Played through for the wide man. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, it's come loose. And reclaimed it in a trace. Can he deliver? Tries to cross. Doi. And the pass is intercepted. Played out wide. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now then, the ball's come loose. Hit into the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Zakaria looking to get on the end of this. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Switzerland, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field. Number 2. Coming on the field is number 23.
Mendes moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Akram Afif. And that has been cleared. Rodriguez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Okafor, and he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. It's a foul, it could be a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 15. Carlos replacing is
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
after 67 minutes is number 13. Rodriguez.
Switzerland are having a ball here. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been clubbed away. That's an imaginative pass. He's having a shot! Freuler. Doy. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Vidmar. Freuler. Amdouni. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Kanji cuts it out. And he cuts out the supply. Ricardo Rodriguez. Amdouni. Takes a shot.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Zakaria. Amdouni. Very nicely done. Rodriguez. Mendes can get it clear. Delivery by Rodriguez. And that has been cleared. Rodriguez shifted upfield. Akram Afif. Doy. Great defending, strong and determined. So here comes the substitution. they make of this? Can he get on to this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Very well cleared. Incoming delivery. Big chance! Rodriguez came forwards. Clear. Oh, that's nice.